8 body language signs a woman likes you and how to respond. Hey there, in today's video we're diving into a fascinating topic. 8 body language signs that a woman likes you and how you can respond now. I know many of us can be unsure when it comes to understanding the subtle cues someone gives us, especially in romantic settings. But here's the truth. Body language often says more than words. In fact, studies suggest that a massive portion of our communication is nonverbal, around percent to be exact. So if you're trying to figure out if a woman is into you, paying attention to her body language is key. Imagine this. You're talking to a woman, and while the conversation flows, her eyes lock with yours. Her posture is open, and she's leaning in just a little bit closer now. You're probably wondering, what does it all mean? Could it be a sign of interest? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore today. We'll break down 8 clear body language signs that show a woman likes you. And most importantly, we'll talk about how you should respond when you notice them, so you can build a deeper connection with her. So if you've ever been unsure about reading the signs or want to fine-tune your understanding of body language, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and how to navigate these interactions confidently. Let's take a moment to, why is body language important? Talk about why body language is so important in relationships, especially when it comes to attraction. Did you know that around 90% of communication is nonverbal? That's right. Most of what we convey to others comes from our posture, facial expressions, gestures, and even the way we move. It's incredible. But it also means that the true emotions we feel are often revealed through body language, sometimes even more accurately than through words. Think about it. How many times have you been in a conversation, and the words spoken didn't match the feelings or intentions behind them? Maybe someone said one thing, but their body told a completely different story. Well, that's the power of body language. In fact, it's a subconscious way for us to express emotions that words might fail to capture, whether it's through a subtle glance, a smile, or the way someone shifts their posture. These small signs can speak volumes in romantic settings. Decoding body language is crucial. If you've ever been confused about whether someone was really interested in you, chances are their body language was giving you the answers all along. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had a moment when someone's body language told you more than their words? Maybe it was that knowing smile or the way they stood a little too close. Those little things matter. And today we're going to show you exactly what to look for so you don't miss a thing. Sign 1. Her eyes are focused on you. Let's start with one of the most powerful signs that a woman likes you. Eye contact. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone, and you just felt their gaze on you even when you weren't talking? Well, if a woman is holding eye contact with you longer than usual, that's a strong indicator that she's interested. But it doesn't just stop there. Her pupils might even dilate, a clear subconscious sign that she feels drawn to you. Eye contact is often referred to as the window to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, it's incredibly telling. If a woman likes you, she'll maintain prolonged eye contact, often looking directly into your eyes during the conversation. This is not just a polite gesture, it's a form of connection. It shows she's engaged, focused, and genuinely interested in you. And it's not limited to just the moments you're talking. Even when you're across the room, you might catch her eyes lingering on you, which is a sign she's thinking about you. But it's not just about how long she looks at you. Pay attention to how she mirrors your movements. Eyes react when she's around you. If they're wide open, or if she seems to be softening her gaze, these are signs that she's comfortable and emotionally connected. So how do you respond? The key is to reciprocate with confidence. Hold her gaze for a few seconds and then look away. Don't stare, but also don't shy away from the connection. By responding to her eye contact, you're reinforcing that mutual interest and building a stronger, more intimate connection. Think back to a time when you locked eyes with someone and felt that spark. How did it make you feel? Eye contact is powerful, and it's often one of the clearest signs of attraction. You can get signs too. She mirrors your movements. Let's talk about one of the most subtle yet powerful signs that a woman likes you: mirroring. Now, this might sound a bit unfamiliar, but it's something you've likely experienced without even realizing it. Mirroring happens when someone subconsciously imitates the posture, gestures, or even tone of voice of the person they're interacting with. When a woman mirrors your movements, It's a clear indication that she feels comfortable and connected with you. If you've ever noticed her subtly adjusting her posture to match yours or even leaning in when you do, that's mirroring in action. It's not something she's doing intentionally, it's an instinctive response that happens when she's feeling at ease. Mirroring is a natural way of building rapport and trust, and it often occurs when people feel a strong positive connection. So if she starts copying your gestures, like adjusting her hair when you do or crossing her legs when you do, it's her way of saying, I feel comfortable around you, and it's not just about physical gestures. Sometimes mirroring extends to tone of voice, or the way you phrase your she's touching her hair sentences, if she starts using similar words or speaking at the same pace as you. It's another sign she's syncing with you emotionally and mentally. So how do you respond? The key is to relax and maintain your own comfort. Keep your posture confident and open, but don't overthink it when you're feeling at ease. It'll naturally help her feel more at ease as well. Mirroring is a way of subconsciously building rapport. So by staying calm and comfortable, you'll strengthen that connection. Even further, have you ever noticed someone mirroring your movements before? It's a powerful sign of connection. And when it happens, it shows she's building trust and comfort with you. Sign 3, she's touching her hair or playing with it. Body language sign that you might have seen countless times: she's touching her hair or playing with it. Now, this might seem like a simple, innocent gesture, but it's often a subconscious flirting mechanism. When a woman likes you, she might twirl her hair, run her fingers through it, or gently touch it. And while it might look casual, it's actually a powerful nonverbal signal of attraction. Self-touching, particularly playing with her hair, can be a way of drawing attention to herself. It's often a subconscious attempt to appear more healing or to catch your eye. She might be trying to show off her hair, or even more subtly, she could be trying to gauge your reaction, hoping that you'll notice how attractive she looks when a woman is physically grooming herself in your presence. It's typically a sign that she wants to present her best self and stand out to you. But it's not just about looking good. It's about creating a playful, flirtatious atmosphere. This behavior is her way of she's inviting your attention, showing that she's comfortable with you. And it's often a signal that she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level. She's inviting your attention, so don't ignore it. How do you respond? The key here is confidence. Acknowledge the playfulness in your own body language. You don't need to overdo it, but giving her a smile or subtly mirroring her gesture can send the message that you're equally interested and engaged. Now think back to a time when someone touched their hair while talking to you. How did it make you feel? It's a sign that something is happening beneath the surface. And if you're paying attention, it could be the key to unlocking a deeper connection. Sign 4, she faces you with her whole body. Before we proceed, if you find value in this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. Have you ever been talking to someone and noticed how their body just seems to align with yours? They face you completely. Their posture is open, and their attention is clearly on you. If a woman likes you, this is one of the most telling signs that she's genuinely interested. When she faces you with her whole body, it shows that she's fully engaged and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. Think about it. Body orientation is an incredibly subtle but powerful cue when someone faces you directly. It's not just about the orientation conversation. It's about showing they're open and present in the moment. If she's angling her body towards you, even in group settings, it's a clear sign that you have her attention. She's actively choosing to direct her focus and energy towards you, rather than being distracted by other people or things around her. This open body language indicates comfort and interest. It's her way of signaling, I want to be here with you, I want to engage with you. The more she faces you, the more you'll know that she's investing her emotional energy in the interaction. So how should you respond to this sign? The key here is to mirror her body positioning slightly. When you adjust your own body to reflect hers just a little bit, it creates a sense of shared connection and rapport. This doesn't mean you need to overdo it, but simply leaning in slightly or angling your body toward hers can make the interaction feel more natural and in sync. Take a moment and think about how you feel when someone faces you completely. How does it change the dynamic of the conversation when you can tell their attention is fully on you? Now consider how you could use this body language to build a deeper connection with someone you're interested in. Sign 5, she leans in when talking to you. Let's dive into another clear sign that a woman is interested when she leans in towards you during a conversation. This is one of the most telling signs of emotional and physical connection when she leans in. It's her way of showing she's fully engaged and wants to be closer. Both physically and emotionally, proximity plays a huge role in how we communicate. Think about it when you're comfortable with someone you naturally. Leaning in, close the space between you. If you've ever been in a conversation where someone leaned in slightly, you probably felt more connected and drawn into the conversation. The same applies when a woman leans in. She's signaling that she wants to be near you and is interested in what you have to say. It's a nonverbal way of saying I'm invested in this moment with you. This physical closeness reflects emotional closeness as well. Her desire to close the distance physically is often a direct indication that she's emotionally invested in the interaction. It shows she values the connection and wants to engage on a deeper level, beyond just surface level. Her lips conversation. So how should you respond to this? The key is to close the distance slightly, but don't overwhelm her personal space. Lean in naturally, but always be mindful of her comfort zone. Let the conversation flow naturally and keep the energy light and engaging. Have you ever had someone leaning close while talking to you? How did it make you feel the next time it happens? Pay attention. It's a strong indicator of attraction and emotional connection. And don't forget to respond with the same level of interest and closeness to build that deeper bond. Sign 6, her lips may part, or she licks them. Let's talk about a more subtle but incredibly powerful body language sign. Her lips. When a woman likes you, she might unconsciously lick her lips or part them slightly. Now you might think this is just a natural thing she does, but in many cases it can be a clear indication of attraction. It's one of those small yet significant gestures that you may not even notice unless you're really paying attention when she licks her lips or gently parts them. It's often a sign that she's thinking about something intimate, perhaps even subconsciously, wondering what it would feel like to kiss you. It's a nonverbal cue that her body is responding to the attraction she feels, and it's not just about the physical act of licking or parting her lips. These movements often suggest a level of desire or curiosity about you, one that she might not be expressing verbally. It's a small signal, but a powerful one. These lip movements can also happen when she's drawn in by the conversation. It's a signal that she's engaged and focused, paying attention to you. The action might be subtle, but it's how to respond, a form of nonverbal communication that tells you she's connecting with you on an emotional or even physical level. So how do you respond? The best way is to maintain strong eye contact and give her a genuine smile. These small gestures, when reciprocated with confidence and ease, can create a powerful bond. Then make sure your posture stays relaxed and confident. Don't overthink it. These gestures can sometimes go unnoticed, but once you're aware of them, you'll see just how significant they are in signaling attraction. So next time you notice someone licking or parting their lips around you, pay attention. It might just be her way of telling you she's into you. Sign 7. She gently touches you. Let's talk about a classic sign of attraction like casual touches. If you've ever been talking to a woman and notice her gently touch your arm, shoulder, or even give you a subtle tap, it's likely a sign that she's comfortable with you and possibly testing the boundaries of intimacy. These small touches may seem innocent, but they're actually quite significant when it comes to building a connection. When a woman touches you lightly, whether it's a touch on the arm or a playful tap on the shoulder, it's usually a sign of trust and comfort. She's letting down her guard and showing that she feels at ease in your presence. Touch is one of the most powerful forms of communication, and when done in a light, non-invasive way, it's often used to initiate a deeper connection. It can signify emotional affection or a desire to test the waters of intimacy. But beyond just affection, subtle touches are also a way for her to gauge your interest. She's likely trying to see how you respond to these small gestures. Do you reciprocate? Do you lean in closer or pull away? Her touch is a way of feeling out the dynamic and figuring out if you're as interested in her as she is in you. So how should you respond? The key is to reciprocate the gesture with warmth and ease. A light touch on her arm or a gentle smile in return can show her that you're comfortable with her proximity. But be sure not to overstep her personal space. Always respect her boundaries and let the connection grow naturally. I'm sure we've all had moments when a light touch made a conversation feel more intimate, more connected. Think back to those moments. How did they change the dynamic between you? Small touches can make a world of difference in how two people connect emotionally. Sign 8. She laughs at your jokes. Let's talk about laughter. Specifically when a woman laughs at your jokes. Now we've all had those moments when we tell a joke and it might not be the funniest, but the other person laughs anyway. While it could just be polite laughter, if a woman laughs at your jokes, especially when they're not that funny, it could be a clear sign of attraction. Laughter is a powerful tool for building connection. When a woman laughs at your jokes, it's often a way for her to bond with you. Laughing releases endorphins, the feel-good hormones that make us feel good and connected. So when she laughs, it's not just about humor, it's about creating a positive emotional link between the two of you. It's her way of showing that she enjoys your company, is engaged with you, and is looking to strengthen the rapport. Sometimes women will laugh at your jokes to show approval or to keep the conversation flowing. It might not always be about the humor itself, but about keeping the positive energy going between you. It's a subtle but clear sign that she wants to keep things light and enjoyable. And she's testing the waters of attraction in a playful way. So how do you respond? Keep your humor light and playful. Don't overthink it. Just enjoy the moment and keep the conversation fun. Laughter is a natural way of connecting, and when both people are enjoying the interaction, the bond grows stronger. Think about it. How did you feel the last time a woman laughed at your jokes? Did it make you feel more connected? The next time it happens, remember that it's a powerful sign of interest and a great opportunity to keep the conversation flowing in a fun, engaging direction. Now that we've covered the key body language signs that indicate a woman likes you, let's talk about how you should respond to these signs. The most important thing to remember is that confidence is key. Whether it's prolonged eye contact, subtle touches, or mirroring your movements, respond with calm, relaxed confidence. You want to show that you're comfortable and under ease with the connection without overthinking it or coming off as too intense. A great way to build rapport and deepen the connection is through reciprocity, for example. If she mirrors your body language, whether it's leaning in when you do or adjusting her posture to align with yours, it's a sign she's comfortable with you. You can strengthen this bond by subtly mirroring her body language in return. This doesn't mean you need to mimic everything she does, but small gestures like leaning in slightly or adjusting your posture can create a sense of harmony and make the interaction feel more natural in addition to mirroring. Keep the conversation flowing with a relaxed mindset. Don't be afraid to let the conversation be light and playful. The more relaxed you are, the more she'll feel comfortable around you. Focus on building natural rapport, showing genuine interest in her thoughts and feelings, and letting the connection develop. Or organically, remember, body language is a reflection of what's happening emotionally beneath the surface. By staying confident, engaged, and relaxed, you'll nature to respond to the signs in a way that strengthens the connection and builds trust. So the next time you notice these signs, use them as a gateway to deepen your connection and enjoy the moment. Let's quickly recap the 8 body language signs that show a woman likes you. We've covered everything from prolonged eye contact, mirroring, and light touches to subtle gestures like lip movements and leaning in close. Each of these signs is a powerful indicator of attraction, and understanding them can help you navigate romantic interactions with confidence. Remember, the key to responding is always being relaxed, confident, and aware of her comfort zone. Now I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed any of these signs in your own interactions? How did you respond, and what did you learn from those moments? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories if you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future relationship insights. And if you're looking for more tips on how to navigate attraction and deepen your connections, be sure to check out our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.